that again, I'm sorry.
Okay, the idea of setting the ears, so the ear has to break above the head and come to the corner of the eye like that. Okay?
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm putting my thumb here and just lifting up the cartilage right there, just to see where I want the break to be. And it shows where the break should be, right there, see?
Okay.
So all I do is put my thumb in here and lift it, okay? So that's where I eyeball where the ear gluing should be, okay? The next part is I'm going to put the ear down and I'm going to put the glue here, and then we'll wait till it gets tacky, okay?
Like a half teaspoon.
Yeah, well, it depends on the size of the ear, so it's not too runny, but just covers, not too thin and not too runny, just kind of an in-between part. And then you can also just put on your finger, because he's really, you know, fast at turning and it's a fabric glue, so you don't want to get it on your clothes.
Okay.
But it comes off the hands and other surfaces quite easy. Okay, so then we wait till the glue gets a little dry. So, okay, just while he's drying.
Now for the camera. Yes. Where are you going?
So as the ear starts, as the glue starts to set, you can see it's changing shape a little bit. So somebody has to hold his muzzle like that and kind of head down position. And then I put my thumb in here, okay, lift it up to see where that fold is and pinch the fold first, okay, right there. That's the crucial part. Then after that, I just straighten this out. So this is a straight line, see on top?
Okay.
This is a straight line, and then this part just lays down. It doesn't matter where the tip lays down. The crucial part is to set the fold. So fold first, then just making this part straight here, okay, and then the rest just lays down. Okay.
Right.
Then if there's any pieces, you can go with the Q-tip and touch them up, and then actually you can and leave this a little open for airflow.
I was just wondering about. Okay.
Sometimes what you have to watch is as they get older, that this part stays flat. See, but at times, sometimes puppies can do one of this. Hold it here, please. Can do one of these numbers, and the ear folds in like this. Okay.
You get an extra fold there.
If that starts to happen, I use the moleskin for the shoes, and I glue I make it, or you can put a little roll in here. So what I do is, I'll show you. I use the moleskin, okay, and I cut it into shape to, like this shape.
Okay.
I glue it to itself to make it double-sided, because then it's fabric, so the glue's going to get stuck to it. And then when I glue the ear, I put that in here along the crease, and then glue it this way in place.
Okay.
See, like there. So it glues to both sides of the ears, but prevents the ear from folding in. That's if it starts happening, okay? But when his ears get unglued, you can send me a picture, and you can see whether they look good or bad.
Okay.
So now we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay. So, and obviously at home you make sure that the ear is not infected, there's no brown discharge, and there's no water in there, because you don't want to trap that in. And you'll have to smell the ears at home daily. Get used to the smell of that glue and how he is smelling, so that if it's an infection, it's going to smell bitter, because you're much more humid than we are.
Okay.
And you know, they can get irritated until we get into cooler time of the year. So let's switch sides so you can see that side. And I'm gonna So just apply it to the ear fold, and then apply it to this part of the head.
So we need to clipper his forehead every time.
No, this is just the first time when the puppy hair, when the ear gets undone, you're gonna have not that much hair here, and that's actually the part that you need to protect in order to wriggle. You will need to have hair there. That's what
Okay.
usually, if the dogs play or puppies play with each other, they rip it off, and then we don't have hair there. I use, when in about 2 weeks, and the hair's gonna grow, so I would use manicure scissors with really fine end tips, and try to clipper the hair that grew in between. That's how I get the glue off.
Okay.
So now we'll wait till it gets back. And see on the hands, it's a rubberized glue. It just comes off your hands. Just be careful with your clothes. Okay? Almost done, mister. Almost done. Yes, you're almost done. Good boy.
You don't pick out a name yet?
Atticus.
Atticus.
That fits him.
A lot of the dogs are Boo and Scout. So.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so the glue starts to harden. Okay? Somebody can hold him with a little bit of a tilt down position. So then you put your thumb here. Okay, so again you lift so you can see where the fold should be. Lift to the corner of the eye. Crimp that fold first. Then make sure this is straight. Okay?
Okay.
And then just lay that down afterwards. Press it in there. And then open this part back up. So even though I'm setting this, the part of that fold, I'm going to keep that open so for the airflow. And then see there, he kind of looks like Mickey Mouse. They're symmetrical.
That's,
No. No. No, Chrissy. All right. So again, the goal is so the ear comes to the corner of the eye. Okay. You use your thumb to lift up the ear to see where that, to see the height, where to pinch it, and that will set your fold just like that. Then you stop. Hey, stop. Hey, stop. You set the fold first, and then you make sure that you make that as a straight line. Okay. And then after that, just put that back down to the head, and then open this up so the ear breathes.
Okay.
Okay.